Welcome to the Rise and Shine broadcast live from my place. And hopefully, you didn't hear that. Buenos dias. What if you are not alone? What if I'm not alone? I say that because no, let's go back. I've been feeling alone as if nobody understands me since I can ever remember. I guess preschool, preschool, kindergarten, first grade, all the way to college to adulthood. And there's only a few people that get me, one of them being my husband. And then just a handful of strangers. Well, people who feel stranger. And if you've been following my channel, I like to say it is that I'm um, a fish in a forest looking for my ocean. And I hope you find this video somehow. And if we have things in common, if you um, like these kind of conversations, then hello, Patty Zito, broadcasting from Orlando, Florida. And I come here on Fridays to share updates of what's going on with me in my journey and hoping to start conversations. And today I have the privilege to be in a few um, of social media. And so LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and I'm excited because it's been a while since I broadcast in like this. And to me, it's super exciting because I love to talk to people. I love to communicate. I love to share because sharing is caring. So it is the middle of the month, and I started this broadcast with saying, "What if I become?" Well, not the broadcast. I'm sorry, but it started January. Hello. Hopefully not AI, but anyway, hello. Um, and let's see. Let's put them out there. Thank you very much for saying hello. Okay. I started in January 2nd. Yep, 2nd. Reading from My Little Bujo. What if I become the teacher of my dreams? And great intention to start the year. And things happen. Things happen, and I finally put some words to it as far as what got in the way, what's been an obstacle, and what I plan to do. So the word is gaslighting. Oh, what? Or rather, for me, because people do XYZ to us, but it really bothers someone if you let your ego in the way. So I confessed to a coworker as far as, hey, I'm I'm really want to do my best to be more to have more discernment in everything that I do. And I know I've shared this before, especially in the Rise and Broadcast about love and logic and what I'm learning, and how the first thing was like not engage and argue and go back and forth. Like we're talking with like student, parent, anybody, right? And that was like what, back in New York. What is the thing? We nip it in the bud, right? Like we address it right away. We go in a battle, and it's like, okay, um, I want to learn more how to choose my battle, how to discern. And when then I ask myself like the real questions, like, okay, what's really happening here? Yeah, definitely letting the ego um in the way. And I wanted to share that because maybe that's something that maybe that you're struggling with, and it's something that I will love to really, it's like ever since I started my career in youth development, it really started like when I got really serious was when I watched the TED Talk. I forget his name, but he's the founder of the Search Institute, and he's talked about Spark. And he said, "What if every school?" And he whispered just like this too. He slowed down. And he said, "What if every school identifies the youth's spark?" And then I wanted to go even further because I don't think adults, oh, majority of adults know their spark. And I was like, yes, let's talk about spark. What's spark? Spark is what gives you joy, what gives you energy, the reason why you get up, your purpose, your mission, your intention, whatever word is out there. That's what at Y Superstars we call our spark. And that was something that I like. I raised my hand like the Hunger Games, and I said, I volunteer as tribute. We're gonna do this, and I want to do it like at the YMCA and all the nonprofits I work for. And I really, really, really stand behind that, because in that TED talk he talked about like how the youth or adults or us, that we all need champions, like we like having at least three champions that going to be willing to ask you that question, like, "It's your spark, like what makes you happy, what gives you energy?" And I really love that question, and I really made it my mission to just start that. And if you are with me with this, right? Because I think there's so many institutions and like, and I mean like church and school and universities and academia and workforces who don't really care about what your spark is or your intention is. It's really all about grades, or it's about performance, or it's about the outcome instead of like who you really are. And let's talk about that, and let's put you in the arena or in places where you can go ahead and do that, where, or like Jimmy loves, I think I forget what name of the book. If you want to yell it at me from the back, it'll be great. But it's finding the right seat in the bus for you. And and I've told this to many people, it's really sad when you take like a really good person in a specific um feel, and because they're really good at that, you put someone like that in leadership, and maybe that's not their spark. Maybe it's actually right there in that arena where they thrive. And it really goes by asking questions, by asking, hey, where do you feel like you're happy? This is my zone. And I know it will vary. And for me, and I believe I said this for a long time, right? I've been fighting like 25 years to just do a teaching job instead of constantly going for all the leadership roles, which I love people, and I love. Oh, hello. Wait, what's your selfish on purpose? Ooh, hello. Hello, selfish on purpose. That's so true. I mean, I don't know. You tell me more. Oh my gosh, I would love to connect. Um, but what I was saying is that just for the simplicity of one thing, right? Because I really wanted to. I will show my staff or my team like when I was aligned, so when I was a counselor, when I was a specialist, especially in after school programs and summer camps and holiday camps, because that's been like my jam for the past 25 years, that it will work. And some of them we really got going and it was amazing. And I really do feel like I've created many great teams and environments. And then there was a few who said, well, you don't know what it is to be a teacher. And I was like, you know what? I have not taught, or and I work at a private school, which I know it's different than regular Department of Education schools. Um, However, I really enjoy, and I'm an enrichment teacher, so I don't have a class, so I see different students, and I'm like, man, this is really a really good fit. I'm enjoying the what is I enjoy moving around because I feel like I'm in my zone as a facilitator. Like I'm going in, I'm bringing the awesome factor or the wow factor. Shout out to my YMCA people, and then I'm moving along, right? And I'm communicating, which I love to do. And I don't have those homeroom responsibilities or all the responsibilities that teachers have. So it has brought me into like more of an understanding because I think in part of my mission, I was really against like institutions, and I'm so sorry. I don't know if you're in New York watching this, but especially in New York City, the culture, it's very aggressive when it comes to teachers, and I am very grateful for the school I have here, which we do apply the love and logic, um which is letting go of that ego, like the going back and forth. And so obviously I have to like check myself 110 times a day. Hey, am I arguing back? Like, what are we arguing about? Me? And they have to respect me because aka I'm the teacher. Or what's the bigger goal here? Why am I here? And then that's to instill the love of learning. That's why I'm teaching, and I don't care what subject or topic I'm sharing. That's my goal. That's my heart. Hey, let's go explore. It's okay to fail. Let's keep going. Let's explore, and let's get excited about taking that pen, paper, notebook. Let's get excited about opening page 39, whatever. Let's get excited about learning. And oh, I just really, really love that. But anyway, I think I just went in a rant. However, I'm talking about the spark and a little bit over my journey there. But what I'm saying is like you can perhaps be in an environment where you're just not in agreement, or you wouldn't do that, or you would have done it a different way. And yeah, kindly know, or just like reframe a little bit like I'm doing right now, in the sense of like, dag, I cannot change people. I've been saying this for a very long time because I can't change my husband. If you're married, please say something in here. Like we as much as we try, we think we're trying, we're actually really failing at that. Yeah, you just can't change someone. Because it's not our place. It is really none of our business. And I don't know whether you agree or not. I've I was like, yeah, we can inspire, we can role model. And really, we just gotta live our life to our truth and our life to the best we can do. So anyway, you are not alone. So I know there are people out there, and it's super cool. Because what I want to say with this title is that you're not alone. Even if you're in an institution that is 90% or maybe even 92, maybe 99 of people who are not with you in the way you do things, you will find somebody. And I feel very, very blessed to have that at my current school, and even in other institutions where I've decided to walk away. I still have really beautiful, amazing friendships from there, or rather, we probably both left our families. I left a church community that was there for over 20 years. And that is really a hard, lonely thing. That's why I'm even writing loneliness. But I'm really finding hope in the fact that, I'm really not alone. Like if I'm looking for numbers or big community or whatever, it's like quality versus quantity. And even if it's that one person, even if it's just my husband and my puppy, not really my puppy, she's gonna be 5 in like 2 weeks. Um, that's all right. And if you are with me, then that hey, we have the Rise and Shine broadcast of the community, and I hear a baby. That's Poppy. She's very defensive. She's like a children protector. So I'm looking at her. She's looking out the window. And she's like, "Who? Why is the baby crying? Someone need to do something about it." Okay. Anyway, it's been Anyway, but it's been this is what I wanted to share. What if you're not alone? What if you can find someone that you can share and keep each other accountable, iron sharpens iron, to continue to do the work that you set out for yourself, that you made the intention, that you believe that is important, and there are people out there. So I will continue to come here until I continue to meet more people and start the conversation. And I'm happy that I did that today, Friday. What if you're not alone? And I do have a song that I want to share because we've played it a lot in the podcast that Jimmy and I started in 2020, and then just recently last year, Jimmy did a theme on Luke Acts, and this is the song. So I'm gonna play it. I hope that we become friends if we're in the same page, right? And here we go. Repeat it. Here we go, 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 let us healing grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come, my tears, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up.